In late 2025, a tragic event unfolded in Wilmington, Delaware. One that drew national attention not for politics, but for a fatal domestic dispute that ended in a murder charge. This is the story of William Bill Stevenson and the death of his wife Linda Stevenson. William Stevenson, known to some as Bill, is a 77-year-old businessman from Delaware. Decades earlier, he was briefly married to Jill Biden, now former First Lady of the United States, back in the early 1970s. He and Jill met while she was a college student, married in 1970, and divorced 5 years later in 1975. Their marriage ended long before Jill Biden's later life in national politics. After his divorce from Jill, Stevenson went on to build a life of his own, including founding a music venue known locally and marrying Linda Stevenson, with whom he shared almost 4 decades of marriage. On December 28, 2025, authorities in New Castle County were called to Stevenson's home late one night after a reported domestic dispute. When police arrived, they found 64-year-old Linda Stevenson unresponsive in the living room. Despite efforts by first responders to revive her, she was later pronounced dead. For weeks, law enforcement pursued a thorough investigation into the circumstances of Linda's death. Their work ultimately led to a grand jury indictment in early February 2026. On February 2, 2026, Stevenson was arrested and charged with first-degree murder in Linda's death. He was taken into custody without incident and arraigned in court. Authorities set bail at $500,000 cash, which Stevenson has not been able to post. He remains in the Howard R. Young Correctional Institution in Wilmington as the legal process continues. At this stage, prosecutors allege Stevenson intentionally caused the death of Linda, though formal details of motive or evidence are not yet publicly disclosed. In the wake of the indictment, Linda's family shared heartbreaking reactions. Her daughter described her mother as a devoted family woman, a mother, grandmother, and friend whose loss has left a profound void. Social media tributes emphasized honoring Linda's life and legacy, rather than the notoriety surrounding her husband's past or his connection to public figures. Representatives for Jill Biden, who is not involved in this case and has not commented publicly, confirmed only that she was married to Stevenson decades ago and declined further comment. Significant attention on this case stems from that historical connection, but law enforcement stresses that the murder charge is related solely to this tragic domestic incident.